A street snack bursting with flavour, my spicy vegan pancakes.
And my ingredients for my vegan pancake with smoked paprika and veg filling are self-raising flour, salt, olive oil and water. And for the veg filling, onion, garlic, sweet smoked paprika, red pepper, red kidney beans in their juice, sweet corn and butternut squash. So let's start with the batter. I've got a bowl and a sieve and I've got 300 grams of self-raising flour. And we're just going to pass it through the sieve. Now this is just going to put some air into the flour and make the batter nice and light. I'm going to add a pinch of salt. Quick stir, so it's going to make a well. And now I'm going to add our olive oil and our water. 50 mils of olive oil and 500 millilitres of water. Now because this is a vegan pancake, we've got no egg. So the self-raising flour is really going to give it the fluffiness and the olive oil is going to give the richness. And just keep stirring until you have a nice, smooth batter consistency. And that's your batter ready. So now for the veg filling. I'm going to take a pan and just put on a low heat. Add a touch of olive oil and just let that heat gently while I chop my onion. Doesn't have to be neat. So while the onions are cooking, take some garlic and just roughly chop again. And cook for a further 3 to 4 minutes. And now I'm going to add the sweet smoked paprika. It's always important to cook dry spices off a little bit. It helps release the flavour. Now I'm going to take a red pepper and just roughly chop again. And then into the pan. So next I'm going to add the kidney beans. Now I've kept the kidney beans in their juice. It's going to add a bit of flavour, some moisture to the dish. And it's going to stop everything sticking to the bottom as well. And add the sweet corn, and then last of all, the butternut squash. You've got colour, you've got flavour there. I can smell the sweet smoked paprika. And we're just going to place a lid on, turn it up a bit to medium heat, and let it bubble away for about 15 minutes whilst we start frying the pancakes off in batches. So this mix will give you roughly 5 to 6 pancakes. Add a touch of olive oil, and we let that heat up a bit. So I'm spreading the mix around just so it's going to cook evenly. Because we're using self-raising flour, you can just start to see it really start to rise and it just starts to puff up. I'm just going to check the edges. So you've got a bit of brown on the bottom and it's ready to either flip or turn. So I'm going to flip. Well, hey. I'm going to be using grease-proof paper between the pancakes. This is going to stop them sticking, but also going to help keep it fresh and keep it moist. I think the secret to flipping is, well, for me, it was probably watching my dad on Shrove Tuesdays, flipping the pancakes and thinking he's the man. So when your pancakes are made, they're now just ready to fill. Ooh. So I've been stirring occasionally, there's plenty of moisture in here. And take it off the heat. Right, now let's fill these pancakes. I'm just going to fold over once. And then again. Just take a spoon. And then just start laying inside. It's kind of like a pancake sandwich in a way, isn't it? And just place on top, just like so. And what I like about this most, the layers and the colours are just so inviting. And I've got to bite this because it's kind of sweet and smoky, there's a bit of spice to it as well. And this really is a great store-cupboard staple.
A street snack bursting with flavour, my spicy vegan pancakes. First, season your chicken with garlic powder, lemon powder, thyme, cayenne pepper and French mustard, and mix in your vegetables with a little peanut oil to marinate.
Now I'm going to toast some cashew nuts.
Toasting cashews intensifies that rich, almost sweet flavour that's often used as a base in curries, like korma.